What is up, you guys? It is Matty here, and today I'm bringing you a Fallout 4 video. This is the Fallout Hub. When you want Fallout videos and information, you come here, people. So before anything, check out my last Fallout 4 wishlist video. I want to make sure all of you see it. A lot of you did, but just in case, while you're at it, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Let's interact outside of my videos. And other than that, be sure to stay tuned for a new Fallout 4 wishlist video every Monday and Friday. Okay, so first things first, I want to go ahead and apologize to you guys for not uploading recently, but it is the holidays. I really did enjoy my time with my family, just hanging out, not thinking about the next big video or the next big game, and just kind of relaxing and just taking a break like everyone else has been doing. So I hope you guys understand. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. I know I did. And yeah, if you want to see more on that, go to my Facebook page. Anyways, you came here for Fallout 4, so without further ado, let's get into some Fallout 4. So this whole episode of the Fallout 4 wishlist is just going to be about dynamic events and keeping the world fresh and changing. I think this is actually going to be probably our most important episode yet. We've basically been talking about stuff we want to see, but this is very important to the players, I think. So I hope you guys are watching this episode and everything. So the first things first, let's start off with the basic stuff, weather. I feel weather needs to be added to the Fallout universe because, first of all, we need to be treated to something. Like, our eyes need to be treated to something. Because, granted, as awesome as Fallout is, it's such a dry and crisp kind of universe where it just looks like, I don't know, it's not something that treats my eyes to stuff. And obviously, it's not supposed to. It's a very grim universe. It's dark. But seeing weather, seeing something change around me so I'm not just staring at the same sand dunes and all that crap, I feel that would be interesting. After messing around with the New Vegas mod a little bit, I feel that Bethesda could take straight from that, just do a few refinements like knocking down the sound a little bit on the rain because it's very loud, maybe not making it as dark when it rains, but changes like that are something I want to see. Now, obviously, in all actuality, if it were to rain during some type of nuclear event like this, I'm sure it would be acidic rain, which obviously is not good. Maybe if you want to go to that length for like a hardcore mode when it rains, bring hardcore mode back. When it rains, you know, you have to like take cover inside, or you have to wear a special type of radiation suit or something. I feel that would be a very interesting dynamic for both modes. For the regular, you know, difficulty mode, you don't have to worry about it. It's just something that's there, and you can just see it change around you. But if you're playing hardcore, maybe this is something that will hinder your progress a little bit, and it might be very interesting to see something like that. So yeah, definitely bring back some form of weather, or not bring back, weather was never there. Bring in some type of weather. So the next comment, and this is a very long one, but I just want to take from the first part that he put in here. He said, I would like to see a few things in Fallout 4. One of them would be certain areas that different factions would fight for. For example, let's say there was a city with a lot of good supplies coming in, so Raiders wanted it, but Caesar's Legion also wanted it. Those two groups would fight over the land, and it would serve as random and interesting encounters as you walk through the wasteland. I agree with this. This kind of reminds me a lot of GTA. I remember one time I was driving around in GTA, and some random event caught my eye, so I made the turn into this abandoned area, and there was just a bunch of biker gang like members dead, and there was a suitcase in the middle. And, you know, I took the money and I drove away, and all of a sudden I'm getting shot at by this other opposing gang that was trying to steal that money. So I think that's interesting in the way where, like, you know, you're interfering with something that's going on between two different parties, and you have no idea how your actions affect the world. I thought that was a really cool idea. Plus, it'll keep things different. You can always see something new when you're returning to areas, and I feel that would be an awesome change. It'll also make the factions kind of section off into different areas of the maps, and it's always changing. Like, certain parts of the map are different colors. Like, one part is yellow, one part's like red, and, you know, for like NCR or whatever, you know what I mean? And I think that would be a very interesting change. It would also be able to make the player want to perhaps take the interest in interfering in these affairs between these two factions, and bring back that whole thing where I forgot what it's called, the reputation system actually from Fallout New Vegas, where, you know, I interfere with these guys and I kill both of them, my reputation for them goes down. So yes, I'm getting supplies, but it also might bite me in the ass later on when I decide to go for their help for something. So yeah, I think that would be an awesome introduction to the series. Next, and the final one, is destructive environment. Now this guy says blowing up collapsed buildings to get through an area. Now, I'm not talking this much destruction. We can only ask for so much, and maybe that's possible, but we have to remember this is an open world. Certain things need to be structured certain ways, and it might be immersion breaking to make every building destructible. What I think they should do, though, is I've noticed that sometimes the destructive environment in the game might help because it might make travel a lot quicker. Like, I can't count the amount of times where the open world has just defeated itself in Fallout, where I'll see a fence and on the other side could be a quick shortcut to get where I'm trying to go to. But unfortunately, the fence is cutting me off, and obviously there's no destructive environment, so I can't go through it, so I have to go all the way around and take this unnecessary path. And it's a little bit monotonous and tedious. And I feel like this would be a good introduction to the series, bringing in some form of destructive environment. Not this full-blown battlefield, like, let me blow the chunks off of buildings, and if I take out all the pillars, down it goes. No, I'm talking more of the simple destruction stuff. Blowing up a fence, blowing up, little buildings that don't have any type of meaning to the world. Stuff like that. There are plenty of explosions in Fallout, taking a mini nuke and just wiping out a building. Like, that'd be awesome. But I'm asking for stuff that would kind of make my travels a little bit dynamic and a little bit different each time. Like I said, just that my best example is obviously just that fence scenario, because it just happened to me recently when I was playing a few days ago, and I was like, wow, I would love just to be able to just hack this down and keep on going, but instead I have to go all the way around and find my way around. But yeah, that's about it for today's dynamic episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments down below. This is how this series lives on. It's based off your comments. So definitely be sure to leave them down below. While you're at it, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. And without further ado, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.